Today we all are proud citizens of India. But do you know any other names for India? It's Bharat. But then how did India get such a name? To learn about that, we must go back to the time of the Indus Valley civilization or the Harappan civilization, which had great architectural amenities such as their great bath, their drainage system, their granaries, and their well-planned cities. But something went wrong and this civilization declined. What happened next? Well, new people came in to India in our northwestern part. These were the Aryans. They came from the Central Asia portion and they brought with themselves the great knowledge of the Vedas as well as the epics Mahabharata and Ramayana. So let us learn how did India get such a name. The Aryans were tribal nomadic people who traveled from one place to another. So they came to India during this time period, 1800 BCE to 1500 BCE from Central Asia, this portion, and this is how they traveled and came to this part of India, which now lies in parts of Pakistan, right? So why did they come to India? Well, as you see, these people were tribal nomadic in nature and their main occupation was animal farming or animal rearing, right? So they just kept looking for new places to settle down and new ways of livelihood. So that is why they came to India and especially in this northwestern portion, which according to Hindu scriptures is called Brahmavarta. Right? Now, when they came to this northwestern part of India, they found 7 rivers. These were Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj and Saraswati. So, because there were 7 rivers here, this place was called Sapta Sindhu, which means Sapta means 7 and Sindhu means river. That is why this area was called Sapta Sindhu. So, this in current day and age covers Punjab and parts of Haryana. So, these Aryans spoke one or more than one of the Indo-Aryan languages originating in their homeland, which was near Iran. But after they came to this area and found such fertile soils, they decided to settle here. However, there was a problem. Lastly, they defeated the original inhabitants of the place, who they referred to as the Dasas or Dasyus, and ultimately built their own society right there. It is important to remember one thing, that is, the Aryans were not a single tribe. In fact, there were several different tribes who came into India in successive waves. So, what happened next? The tribes that came in first got into fights with the tribes that had come on later. And amongst these tribes, there was a tribe called Bharata, which was the most powerful and was able to defeat all of its rivals. And it is after this Bharata tribe that India was named Bharatvarsha. So it was originally just the northwestern part where the Aryans had first settled, but later on it spread to the whole of India. So we've been talking so much about the Aryans, so let's find out how they were. Well, they were tall and fair-skinned, and they called themselves Aryas, which meant noble in their language. But you might be wondering how we know so much about these Aryans, right? This is because they maintained records, written records, and these were the Rig Veda, which are ancient Hindu scriptures that have been found, and we are going to learn more about it later. So finally, after defeating all of their rivals, the Aryans were now set for a new adventure, which was the starting of their own Aryan Vedic civilization right here in our own Indian subcontinent. So there's an important part that we must remember, that this age is called the Vedic age because the Vedas were composed during this time. In fact, the Vedic age itself is divided into 2 halves. The early Vedic period from 1500 BCE to 1000 BCE and the later Vedic period from 1000 BCE to 600 BCE. You might be wondering why such a division was there, right? This is because society went through some drastic changes from the early Vedic times to the later Vedic period. This is why there was division, right? So now we're going to learn all about this Vedic age in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free on deltastep.com or download the DeltaStep app and get easy access to more than 5,000 amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology. Get million+ questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and get a chance to win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.